As you may know, I've spent a great deal of time trying to find the magic bullet for easily creating transcripts and captions for the videos in my online classes. I previously sent a link to a video on the different ways that I've used to produce captions for the videos, and even though the ways that I outlined worked, they weren't a magic bullet. In fact, they were time-consuming and somewhat cumbersome to use. However, I recently sent an email describing OtterAI and thought that it might be useful to actually demonstrate how it worked. Based on all of the different ways that I've used to produce transcriptions, I truly think that OtterAI is the magic bullet. There's a limited free version, and the full version with educational pricing costs $49.99 a year. Otter is a cloud-based 100% artificial intelligence-powered voice-to-text application that's speaker-independent. It returns real-time transcriptions with capitalization and punctuation that are amazingly accurate, which translates to minimal editing. You can also import a pre-existing video or audio into OtterAI and have the transcription returned with the same level of accuracy and synchronized with the audio. Then you can export the file as an SRT caption file. Once you have the SRT file, you can upload that along with your video to Panopto to have accurate captions attached to your video. Now what you just saw on the right was the real-time transcribing of what I was saying. Once I'm finished with the recording and the program has processed the transcription, the next step is to edit it. I'm on the home page in OtterAI, and I want to select My Conversations over on the left. I want to select the recording that I just made, and I want to select Edit. Now there are two different ways that I can actually go through and do the editing. One is by having the program read back to me the transcription, and the other is just by manually going through and noting any changes that are necessary. So let me first start with letting the program read to me and show you what that looks like. Down at the very bottom, I'm going to select the right arrow. Based on all of the different ways that I've used to produce transcriptions, I truly think that OtterAI is the magic bullet. And let me stop there. I didn't see any problems there, but let me go through now and look and see if there are any changes that need to be made. And yeah, I need a period after year. I need to capitalize the word otter. And I need to put the word is here. And I think that's it. Once I'm finished with the editing, the next step is to actually download the SRT file. I want to select the three horizontal dots to the right of the word edit. I want to export text, and the format that I want is SRT. The other options are to save it to the clipboard. I could download it as a text file, a Word file, or PDF, but again, I'm going to save it as an SRT file. If I want to, I can change the name of the file. Let me just call it Otter. And I'm going to select Continue. And at that point, the file has been exported. To me, the real benefit of Otter is the ability to import an existing video and have the program create timed transcripts and, more importantly, caption files. I'm back on the home page of OtterAI, and over on the top right, I'm going to select Import. I'm going to select down at the bottom Browse Files, and I'm going to select the video that I want it to produce. It goes through the process of importing the video, and once the video has been imported, you'll see the word Success. So I'm going to X out of this, and then I'm going to go to My Conversations. And at this point, the video is being processed. Once the processing is finished, if I select the file, then you see exactly the same thing as was present when I went through the actual recording. I would do the editing exactly the same way. I would produce the SRT file exactly the same way. Export text, SRT, the file name, and continue. At this point, I have a video file and I have an SRT caption file. The final step is to upload both to Panopto. Once I'm in Panopto to upload the video, I want to select Create at the top, then Upload Media, and select the file that I want to upload. Once the file has been uploaded and has been processed, I can upload the caption file. To do that, to the right of the video that was uploaded, select Settings, then Captions, and choose the SRT file, and select Upload. As always, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask.